Oh no. Run! Run! Hey guys, welcome back to our Minecraft 1.19 Let's Play. I'm EarthTwister. I'm so excited that you guys are here. And that's right. You heard me right. I said Minecraft 1.19. We finally updated and I am so excited to show you what we've already experienced. We went to the mangrove swamp, tracked down some mangrove wood as you can see here, and we got some mud to make some packed mud bricks, and that's what we're using for the floor here in our villager trading hall. Also in the floor I added some tough block, some different stone bricks, and some andesite just to add in a different patchwork type look, and I think it looks fantastic. It really makes it look pretty good in this area. And we have a few trapdoors that lead us to scaffolding and different things like that to get down into the areas we need if we want to add more villagers, which we will of course in the future. Right now we have the villagers we need. We've got an unbreaking 2 guy here. We've got a looting 3 guy there, and finally a mending thorns 2, cursive binding silk touch, and name tag guy right here. He's my best friend. I like him a lot. He's pretty cool. I think I'll name him Frank. And over here we've got a few farmers that still a bit of a ripoff with the 21 potatoes. Dude, seriously. But they're going to be the main way right now that we make our emeralds, though we have a few other ways coming as well. Now, besides the floors here, I did change out the walls on top and switched out a few with slabs to make things look a little bit better up there. It gives it more texture, more variation. And then we made all of these chambers for our villagers that go all the way around, and I thought it just looks a lot better that way. Up here we changed out the floor where we have the chambers coming up through the floor. It gives it a nice little variation in flooring as well. And then of course we got our floating candles. I chose to do blue in here because, well, why not? Blue's a cool color. Now Frank, or Fred, maybe Billy, I don't remember what I named him. He just sold us a name tag, which is absolutely fantastic because it means that we can finally give Shulk his name. So now Shulk the donkey, he's back. Shulk the donkey. And of course he is filled with all kinds of goodies from our trip to the mangrove swamp. Mr. Fox here, he's got a name. We've got a name for him. You just have to wait to the end of the episode to find out what that name is. And on that note, if you will hit that like button, it really helps me out a lot. It tells YouTube that you like this video and it pushes it out for more people to watch as well. If you don't do it for me, at least do it for Shulk. He deserves it. And the nameless fox. They deserve it. They need to be liked. They want to be seen by the rest of the world. Now, if you've been to any of my streams, you'll have seen me go through my chests a time or two. And yeah, I'll admit it. My chests are very disorganized. Everything looks terrible. And mostly, I say it's because we don't have much storage space. I think the best thing we're going to need to do is build some sort of storage build. And not just one, but maybe 2. We'll start with 2. We'll build some sort of windmill or barn over in that area for our crops and our animals, because they need a place to stay. They don't want to be rained on or spored on. That's a thing. And of course, over here, you can't really see it, but it's behind this spruce tree. It's where our mine is. That hole right there. That's where we go mining. It needs a place. It needs something more than just this. Ow! Stop that. It needs to be decorated out more. It needs to be opened up and given proper decoration, and we'll make it useful as well. I mean, we have our spawners down there for experience, but here, this room here will be perfect for making storage for all of our different stone types and ores and things like that. I think this will be fantastic. It needs a little work. Just some decoration and chests. It's gonna need chests. Oh, and also the portal. It needs a place to stay. It needs a home. Before we build our storage builds, the mine shaft and our barn windmill thing, we need some more materials. And I think I know just the place to go. And for that, we're gonna need a very special book to go on our hoe. You see where I am? You're kind of gonna get the oh getting attacked by a skeleton. Hold on. Okay, so if you see where I am, you can kind of get the idea of what I'm going for. But I did hit a mine shaft on the way down for where I'm planning to go, so let's explore this thing real quick, see if we can find something good, and then we'll get to the deep dark. Okay, so that cave didn't quite work. No deep dark in there. But we did come back with 29 more diamonds. I found a couple of great veins, got some great gold, found a golden apple in that mine shaft, and plenty of iron. But instead of wasting my time wandering in strange caves and random places, I went on chunk base, and now we know where we can find a deep dark. So let's go there now. We've made it. We finally made it. It's the deep dark. And we're here for that stuff right there. I think it's going to look great in some of our builds. Now, let's see. Don't want to wake up the warden. Which says I break this and it sets things off. Okay, it looks like it's just catalysts and sensors. Oh no. I've done it now. This is insane. All of this is beautiful. Probably a little dark. It's just beautiful. Look at all of it. Oh, no way. Is that ancient city? Holy cow. This is awesome. Ooh, there's already a chest there. Okay. Let's see if we can sneak in without bringing the warden. I'm so terrified already. Oh, there's so many of these sensors. Bottle of enchanting echo shard. What are these used for? Grab some of these. Coal. Can always use coal. Berries. Skulk. Soul torches. That's pretty cool. There's a shrieker. Okay, we'll have to be quiet over there. Can we break this without summoning the warden? Okay. Swift Sneak 3. Alright. Lots of enchanting. Skull catalysts. Plenty of coal. This is terrifying. So very terrifying. Shh. There's two more. Ooh, what is all that? That's pretty cool. What are those? Is that a specific type of... I'm gonna have to get some of that. Or is that some kind of portal? What is it? Can you not break it? Can't break it. What? Uh-oh. Where is he? Run! Run! Got a lot of it back. My sword, my axe, my shovel, one of my pickaxes. Oh, man. And I'm missing my helmet and my chest plate. Oh, those were some of the best pieces of armor that I had. Well, at least we got some extra diamonds out of it and some cool loot. I think we have enough skulk to build with. Let's get home. Chilling in my chest boat, chilling in my chest boat. Home sweet home at last. That ancient city was a couple of thousand blocks away, so it's a good sight to see. The floating mushroom. It's so nice. Oh, I made it back. I made it back, bud. I'm here. I'm home. Did you miss me? I missed you, buddy. I missed you. And you too, little guy. I missed you too. You'll have a name in just a little while. Just hang on till the end of the episode, dude. Just hang on till the end of the episode. Oh, and they're all babies now. I'm not sure how that happened. Okay, so clearly the Deep Dark was a bit of a mistake. I mean, we did come back with some pretty cool things. We got Swift Sneak 3, we got some Skulk sensors, and a lot of Skulk, which is a big part of what we want to build with. Got some bottles of enchanting to get experience back. We ended up losing a lot of our armor and our favorite pickaxe, Fortune 3 pickaxe. So I think that if we go back to the deep dark, it's gonna be a while when we have more ways to escape and more ways to survive the warden. So let's go ahead and grab our extra diamonds. We've got 52, which is fantastic. Let's make ourselves our armor over again. We'll remake our pick here in just a second, but I want to hop over into our creative world, show you what I've got planned a little bit at least for one of our builds. Then we'll gather the resources needed for it. Get it all. It's going to be a lot. It's kind of ridiculous. And once we get it all gathered up, we'll get the build going. All right, so here we are in our creative world. As you can tell, there's nothing here except for this guy. I've been working on this for a little bit. I have a bit of a design going. I've got this roof that I really like. I've been trying a new one out. This is going to be more for the barn area. But the main thing that I'm thinking about is back here, making this a giant silo windmill type thing. And as you can tell, it's not completely done. We've got a whole side over here that still needs to be built up, and then, you know, the giant hole in the back here. We're going to build it up really tall, really tall, probably about where I am right now, and we're gonna put a windmill on it, so it makes it look a lot more like a place where you'd store grain and different types of crops and things like that, as well as a place for animals. Finally got all of our armor re-enchanted, got protection 4 and unbreaking 3 on the chest plate, respiration 3, fire protection 4 and unbreaking 3 in the helmet, and then with the diamond pick, we couldn't get fortune 3 back, but we do have efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3 on it. We'll get that fixed here soon. But for now, I've spent way too long trying to get these levels and get the enchantments that it's time to gather resources. This is gonna be a long grind. Almost forgot to mention though that I just got this bat's head. I was sitting there getting a little bored just waiting for zombies and spiders to spawn, and saw a bat and I hit it with my sword and got its head. I'm now a vampire. Finally got everything gathered, just waiting on a few of our resources here to cook up and become cracked brick. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be building with mangrove again in the near future. That's just way too long to get all that. That was, oh man. Well, now that we've got everything, let's go ahead and get started with the build and go. Can you feel it? There's magic. There's magic in this place. All around you, and you can see where it is. We've got some skulk in the floor here, which I think is pretty cool. It gives a bit of a magical feel with the sparkly type texture that it has. And if you look up here, we have an amethyst crystal I created, which is providing magical power to our windmill propeller up there, which is another amethyst crystal. And this tube here is how the two different types of magic are communicating together. So you have the amethyst and the skulk working together to create a more powerful type of magic. I think is really, really cool. I got that idea from just putting some skulk down. I just thought it looked really awesome. Now the build, yeah, it's finally done. It's finished. It took so long. I've had lots of time to work on it. Took a whole day off work, and it took me all morning to gather the resources from like 8 a.m. to noon. And then from about 1 p.m. to a little after 5, I wasn't even quite done with it yet. I had just gotten to the top of the tower, the stone part of the tower there, and then it took me another couple hours to finish the top as well. It's really hard to build up there when you're not in creative. You get in creative and you start going and push zombie. I'm trying to talk to my viewers. You get in creative and you start getting excited about what's going on and how it looks, and it gets pretty cool. And then you think, yeah, I can easily pull this over into my survival world. Now, that took way too long. Getting the mangrove wood alone was super annoying. I had plenty of mangrove trees with their offspring things, the propagules, and I planted them all along here. Got tons and tons of mangrove wood, and you can even see in here I've got all kinds of mangrove roots, which I'll probably just use as a source for fuel here. But that's the build, guys. We have a few things left to do. We need to add some animals in here. We'll probably put cows or sheep, and then on the other side we'll do the other. And here is actually going to be our main storage room. I know that I said we're going to do multiple storage builds, but this thing is just massive, and it'd be a waste if we didn't make this our storage building. So around here on the floor and up there, we're going to put a bunch of chests and store all of our... Hello. Again, guys, I am trying to have a conversation here. Go away. Yeah, so on the floor here and up around, we're going to have a bunch of chests to store all of our different things and hopefully make it pretty easily accessed. And then up here specifically is going to be for crops because, you know, it's a barn. It looks like a barn. It feels like a barn, so it's a barn. It's going to be our crop storage, which I think is going to be fantastic. I'll have some hay bales up there as well as chests and different things like that. And here's what it looks like from the sky, from our mushroom floating house. You can see a little bit better how those two are not connected, and you can't see the skulk down there, but you can definitely see that skeleton. Yep, there's a skeleton there. But you get a better view of how everything looks and just see how massive it is, because I'm pretty sure from where we are, it's still higher up than we are. Now we have one last thing to do. The moment you've all been waiting for. What is going to be the name of our fox? And it is Fantastic Dorito. We had a survey over on our Discord, and a few people voted, which is great, fantastic. Thank you to those who voted. It really means a lot that you're engaged and involved, and it's really awesome. Now, we did have a tie. We had a tie between two names, Fantastic for Fantastic Mr. Fox, and Dorito for Doritos. So I decided to put them together, and now we have Fantastic Dorito. Welcome to the family. He says thank you. Before you leave, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. It really means a lot, really helpful. Also, check out this video over here on my left. I can't move that arm, oh no. But check it out. It really helps me out a lot if you check it out. It's super awesome. It also gives you a little bit more context as to the villager breeder thing, trading hall, villager trading breeding hall, villager breeder. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. That thing. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.